Ding dong YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Jobless Coder, and I figured while I'm stuck here in the gondola, I might as well film another video. I don't know if you can tell, my voice is extremely rasp because I've been sick for the past 2 weeks. I have some more information to share regarding Lake Louise. It has now been 5 months, July, August, 5 months since the fire occurred in July at the Charleston residence in Lake Louise. And they have only now just begun to remove the debris from the site. They had to wait all this time to get permits to clear the debris out of the location. So we got an email last week that said that they had retrieved a bunch of items from the basement. There was like lockers and storage and stuff down in the basement, and then they were putting pictures on like some drive folder for us to go and look at and see if there was anything of ours. Now, of course, I didn't have anything in the basement, so I looked through all the pictures. There's about 170 of them, and no, I didn't. There was nothing of mine. Most of it was skis and snowboards, some winter gear, jackets, a couple bags of vacuum-sealed clothing, but I haven't seen anything of mine as of yet, and haven't been up to Lake Louise, so I haven't actually seen what it looks like or how much debris has been removed. And I don't know what part of the basement they retrieved this stuff from. Obviously, there was like a central structure to the building, and the basement was under there. I don't know about the 4 quad units that were connected to the central building, whether the basement extended under those as well. If that's the case, then they would have obviously had to remove a bunch of debris on top to get down to the basement, and that's probably the only stuff that really survived was in the basement, because it would have been buried under everything above, so it also would have been somewhat protected, I think, from the weather, given that it's been sitting outside in the rain and snow for the last 5 months. As for everything else that sits on top, I have no idea, but it's very unlikely that I'll get anything of mine back. The suitcase that I had found, that I had recorded on video in a previous episode, it's obviously destroyed. I don't know if it was destroyed because of falling debris from the 3rd floor collapsing into my bedroom, or if it was destroyed because they drove a giant excavator over top of everything. I did manage to find the replacement for it, because I really liked that particular suitcase, how big it was, and the way that it was designed. I found a replacement on Walmart, so as soon as I get the money saved up for that, I can go and replace that suitcase. But I didn't even know like what brand it was or anything. I had to spend literally months of research trying to find it. I finally found the link, and that's just on the Walmart website, so I can order that whenever I get an opportunity to do so. I do have a duffel bag that I picked up at the Fairmont, but it's fairly small and doesn't fit a lot of clothes. So, like, at some point when I do move out of this place, I'm going to need a couple suitcases to take everything that I now have with me out. So, in terms of the stuff in my dresser, I have no idea. I still don't understand how it is that my personal trainer certificate that had fallen off of the wall and was sitting next to the dresser survived. Of course, the lamination was badly heat damaged and covered in charcoal and stuff, so I had to get a replacement for that. I don't know how it didn't melt. I don't know how the stuff I got back, I got my Xbox controller back from the drawer, the dresser. I don't know how that survived, if nothing else in the dresser survived. That doesn't make sense to me, especially clothing, because of course some things like my laptop are probably broken in a billion pieces when the roof fell on top of it, but you drop a whole ton of weight on top of clothes and it doesn't necessarily destroy the clothes. So I have no idea what happened to the clothes that were in my dresser, but I guess I'm never getting that back. So they said there may or may not be more pictures added to the drive, but at this point I just doubt that there'll be anything else posted, given that they've already gone and done a bunch of reconnaissance to retrieve some of the other items. Now, for those who have items to pick up that were in the storage in the basement, they were given information about how to go about picking that up, and they're not allowed to until the 15th. of December. So for them, they're gonna have to wait a little bit, a couple days to go and get their items. Of course, if I did have something to go pick up, then it would be a matter of logistics of how to get up there and how to get back here in time for the gondola, which stops at 5 o'clock. Unless it's today where it's stopped all day long. I got stuck on it 20 minutes earlier coming down to go into Banff because there was an issue, and now I guess there's another issue, so I'm stuck again. And I've been here about 10 minutes. I have no idea how long I'm going to have to wait to get back home. So that's about all I had to share for updates on Lake Louise at the moment. I did get some time off for Christmas approved. I'd been asking for months, so it's nice that I got that time approved off so I can go home and see my family and then come back here and just continue to work and work through the new year and see how that goes. So I guess, oh yeah, today's the 12th of December. So today we were told Timothy Peterson is going to be back in a courtroom in Calgary. So I haven't heard yet any information on what came of that, or if he's even in a courtroom right now, maybe, as I'm recording this, depending on what time and everything. So he had been let out on bail. I'm assuming his parents paid for that. I don't really know how the bail system works, if he had to stay within the province or he went back to his parents living on Ontario. I'm assuming he had to stay in the province, and then his court trial was today. So we're going to find out what, if anything, comes of that, if they are going to be continuing to press criminal charges against him. So until further notice, I guess that's all I have to record at the moment. And then hopefully I can make some more videos when my voice is a bit better and I can talk for a bit longer, because the longer I talk, the worse it gets. So I'm going to stop the video here and thank everyone for watching and tuning in to today's episode. And make sure to subscribe to the channel and share this information out with anyone you might have known at Lake Louise. Everyone that did have items in the basement was contacted, we were told. So I'm sure they had a record of everyone that was using the storage facilities there. But until then, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching the video, and goodbye.